Welcome back. If you've just joined us, you're watching the news at 10 on Channels Television, coming to you live from Lagos and Abuja. A reminder of our top stories. First Ebola virus victim dies in Lagos. Nigerian military arrests man believed to be behind Kaduna explosion. Nasarawa governor's impeachment moves one step further as state chief judge constitutes panel. And Israel rejects Gaza ceasefire plan to allow for the Eid festival. A quick reminder now that all our top stories are on our website, ChannelsTv.com, and on youtube.com/channelsweb. Do visit m.channelstv.com to view us live on your mobile device. And you can also download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS and Windows phones from their respective stores. And we also urge you to interact with the Channels Eyewitness feature on our Android, iOS and Windows 8 platforms. If you have pictures or videos to share with us, tap the application on your device, swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu, and then follow the instructions. Now, President Goodluck Jonathan is in Lagos on a private visit. He arrived at the presidential wing of the Murtala Mohammed International Airport around 5 p.m. The deputy governor of the state, Mrs. Adejoke Orelope Adefurire, and the Alafin of Oyo, Oba Lamidi Adeyemi, were among the dignitaries who received him. The president later left for the State House Marina aboard a helicopter. No official present would give reasons for the visit. Now, the military have announced the arrest of one of those behind the attack on the convoy of the former head of state, General Muhammadu Buhari. The defense headquarters did not disclose the identity of the person taken into captivity, but says troops are holding a man suspected to be connected with the explosion. According to the military, the young man who was apprehended by the military patrol team that swooped down on the area immediately after the explosion was disguised as a woman to avoid arrest. Now, 4 people, including the son of a renowned Islamic preacher, Sheikh Ibrahim El-Zazaki, have been reportedly killed following a clash between soldiers and followers of a Shiite Islamic movement in Zaria, Kaduna State, northwest Nigeria. An eyewitness told Channels Television that the incident happened when the members of the sect allegedly abducted 2 soldiers who attempted to stop them from carrying out a procession in support of the Palestinian struggle in the Middle East. However, violence erupted when some soldiers attempted to rescue their colleagues from the angry sect members, numbering over 300. The spokesman of one division of the Nigerian Army, Colonel Usman Abdul, refused to comment on the matter, saying he was yet to get full details of what happened. All right, over now to Abuja, and here's Linda Akigbe. Hi, Linda.
Hello, Ijom, and welcome to the nation's capital. Now, the campaigners calling for the rescue of a Chibok schoolgirls have resolved not to be discouraged by the long delay in the rescue of the students. Members of the group who spoke at their sit-out session today challenged the campaigners to remain united and focused in their quest. They also asked for prompt action from security forces and government officials on the matter.
Today is 87 days since we've been meeting, and the question is, what exactly are they doing to bring back these girls? Let it not just be a daily thing, that we are counting days. Is the 100, is the 101, 102. No, that's not what this is about. This is about compelling action. And if we have not been able to compel action, for me, it weighs me down. So while we joke, we laugh, we do all of those things, please let's never lose the consciousness of why we are here.
It makes our feeble legs stronger to be able to stand every day. It encourages the positive-minded Nigerians. It leads the light to international communities. It makes Nigeria as a nation so high in the community of African nations. Negative-minded personnel in government bow because of our unity. Negative-minded security officers bow because of our unity.
Those who are criticizing the president for non-performance are being unfair to him. The senior special assistant on public affairs to the president, Dr. Donyo Kupe, told journalists at the Chatham House, London, that Dr. Goodluck Jonathan has surpassed his election promises and has continued to lead a responsible administration. Our London correspondent, Doris Okenwa, reports.
The world must know that there is more to Nigeria than terrorism and insurgency. This was the crux of the meeting. But what a lot of people will be listening for is what he has to say about the missing Chibok girls. It's the Bring Back Our Girls campaign that drew most of the participants in the first place, as they demand answers to why over 100 days after abduction, solution still seems a long time coming.
Thank God to the French initiative. Today, we have a joint participation, we have joint patrol, we have intelligence sharing, but for the fact that the Chibok girls are involved and they are in Sambisa Forest and elsewhere, the situation now that we have, it will be a lot easier for us to combat Boko Haram than when we started.
Many Nigerians in diaspora have been very active in this quest.
A very serious example is what happened in Chechnya, where 200 students were kidnapped by terrorists, and the Russian government went there with their full might, but unfortunately they lost 800 of those children. We don't want that kind of thing to happen. We're exploring various options. We're doing everything possible.
Meanwhile, Nigeria's President Goodluck Jonathan is asking for a whopping $1 billion loan for security in addition to the substantial budget allocation. Selling a safe Nigeria to the international community is no walk in the park, but results could do the trick in the blink of an eye. Doris Okenwa, Channels Television News, London.
Now, Governor Willie Obiano of Anambra State has warned that there is no hiding place for criminals in the state. Speaking at a security forum in Abuja, Governor Obiano explains that his administration has taken all necessary steps to flush out criminals in the state. Across the country, security is assuming a prominent attention from state governments. And Anambra State, with its fair share of criminality, is not taking things for granted. This forum is a proactive step by the state government to share the vision of Governor Willie Obiano on how insecurity can be tackled in the state. He enjoined the indigents to buy into his administration's security strategy, which is already yielding results.
What we have successfully done is that we have demobilized the infrastructure of these criminals. We arrested the guy that supplies them arms. We broke down their mechanism, the equipment they were using. We blocked their routes, and so it was very easy to really win this fight. And I am going to continue like this till the end of this term. I will not rest one day.
There was a renewed spirit among the people as they pledged to work with the state government to ensure a safe and economically viable Anambra State.
Security is the key to everything. When people are not safe, when people are not secure, they cannot pursue any meaningful development activity. People will be scared, people will run away. But now that the state is seemingly secure, people can now come home and invest at home. And it's not something you leave to the governor to do alone. Security is quite expensive.
The forum was an opportunity for the governor to unveil the state anthem as well as the state emblem. The Nigerian Ports Authority has been asked to ensure that shipping companies operate loading bays in order to reduce the number of parked trucks on the road within Apapa vicinity. The new brief at a meeting chaired by a Navy Commander, Ovenzeri Wadie, may not be unconnected with the recent warning by the Lagos State Governor to have Apapa Mile 2 Road decongested for free flow of traffic. Commander Owadie said the gridlock in the area is causing a colossal economic loss to the nation due to loss of man-hour, closure of businesses and threats to security.
A sort of committee has been set up to be driven by NPA to inspect the holding bay of the various shipping companies. But the various shipping companies are supposed to have a holding bay where they are supposed to take their vehicle and from there program them for loading at specific times. And it is believed that these holding bays don't seem to be operating very well. And the fourth decision is that all trucks in the port area must be on a call-up. That means any vehicle, any truck or tanker found in that area that has no document to show that there is business or there is cargo to be collected at a specific time, that vehicle will be turned and towed away.
When the News at 10 returns, private investors consider investing in $3 billion refinery in Kogi State. Join us again.